With the looming El Niño and other economic issues hounding the country, what does inclusive development for Filipinos look like? Outgoing Management Association of the Philippines President, Attorney Dick Du-Baladad, joins us now live in the studio. Outgoing?
Yeah, outgoing. My term ends on December.
Well, you did a great job
December.
over the past year, Attorney.
And I would like to thank you, Rico. Thank you and your show and CNN for helping us and for joining us in our advocacy. The 7-minute segment that you were giving us every Wednesday really helped a lot.
And this
to elevate the discussion and force it to be at the center of discussion in many conversations.
and elevating this very important issue, Attorney, of shared prosperity is really key for all 110 million Filipinos. But from what we are seeing right now, we're not seeing any kind of shared prosperity. The rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer.
I can't disagree with you, okay? But if you remember, when I first appeared here, I was heavily on malnutrition and child stunting. And we realized that it's really a very deep issue. As we look at the taxonomy of malnutrition and child stunting, there are many issues that you have to connect. Food security, you have the clean access to clean water, you have medicines, you have health, you have early child education. And in addition to that would be, there is no fund. And we also realize that people who are supposed to be working on this, both in the government and private sector, are working in silos. And so we said, how can we move the needle faster? And we said we should be working now with the people who we have this sphere of influence. And we are looking at our members. We have 1,200 members.
1,200 members who are
200
captains of
members
industries,
who
right?
are captains of industries and who are at the top.
The creme de la creme
Yes.
of Philippine society.
Yes.
And these are the people that should share the prosperity.
Yes, and so therefore there is this concept of shared prosperity that in 2020, MAP had led in selling the concept of shared prosperity. But the hows, the whys, the metrics, what do they do is that which we are working now. And we thought that with the shared prosperity, with all these heads and the companies, I think their ecosystem is big, that would run in millions and that would affect millions of people. And this would include their employees, suppliers, customers, the community they operated, the environment, etc.
But is this realistic? Can we really attain shared prosperity with what you say, Attorney? We all work in silos. We're not working as one family. Wala bang bayanihan spirit to be able to uplift our marginalized members of society?
That's what we are selling now, no? The concept.
But is it being sold? Are people buying it?
Okay, I would hope so. There is hope, and there are signs because, like when we had this, what do you call this, covenant for shared prosperity, there are at least 26 organizations that came. But again,
Only 26?
26, which are, but again, that was the launch.
It's a good start.
But covenant is different from, are you really implementing it?
Correct.
Okay.
It could just be a signature on a piece of paper. What about implementation, practice, and sharing it with the people?
But it requires really a rethinking. Before, corporations are meant to earn money for stakeholders, right? Maximize the profits, and that's how you gauge how a company is, whether a company is good or not, right? Now we have to rethink, we have to revise the thinking that should not be the gauge. The gauge should be, how did you impact on your stakeholders?
But why only now? I mean, to be able to implement these initiatives and programs can take years, if not decades. Why wasn't it done, Attorney, in the past administrations?
Well, that one
Is
I
the
don't
past.
know. Is the past. I can't speak for the past. What I can speak is that
for today.
during my term, today, I always believe that if you plant a good seed, then it will be nurtured by those that will follow after me.
So is there a target, Attorney, a target decade when we could meet this target of shared prosperity?
We don't have a specific target of years, But we hope that everybody will buy in. And if we're looking at 1,200, for example, joining in with that vast resources, and that they are interfacing with millions of people, affecting the lives of people, uplifting them from poverty, I think that would be
But out of this
a big
1,200, attorney, how many have already bought in?
the bigger ones are buying in. Okay, the bigger ones have their CSRs, the bigger ones are adopting this concept of shared prosperity. But the question is that sufficient or not?
Yeah. But for those who haven't bought in yet, what is your message to them?
Then we have
to be
to bring
able
them
to be part of this shared prosperity. What is your
that
message?
no business will survive because this is part of sustainability. If you don't take care of your stakeholders, no business will survive. And therefore, that should be the thinking of this businessman now. If you don't take care of your employees, don't take care of the environment, you don't take care of customers, suppliers, you will lose your business in the end, right? There is no sustainability. And one basic example that our big brothers in business can do is to pay on time their suppliers who are mostly MSMEs, no?
And pay their taxes on time.
And pay their taxes on time. And I think
And
they
be
pay-
accountable and be transparent.
Correct.
Good governance
Correct.
is very important. And we would like to thank you for your leadership over the past 365 days as the president
Thank
of
you,
the
Rico, for being our
Management
partner
Association of
too.
the Philippines.
We were so happy that you are with us.
The final word
The
is
final
with
word, yes.
MAP.
Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Dick Du-Baladad, outgoing president of the Management Association of the Philippines. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you. Coming from you. Thank you very much.